Most people struggle to build wealth because they struggle with saving. Like that's the part of this that's really, really hard. You hear the advice, hey, put all your money in the S&P 500. It'll compound at an 8% return. Don't buy a house, rent and invest instead. People hear this advice like, yeah, it's good advice, but then they actually go to do it. And it's really hard, even for a lot of families to put away 500 bucks, 300 bucks a month. That's a struggle because you get started and you get in the habit and it feels good and you see the bank account and the balance go up a little bit, but all of a sudden the car breaks down. The kids want to play travel ball. Your cousin wants to have a destination wedding and you're just like, there it goes, and that's why 401k accounts, IRA accounts are great tools, but a lot of Americans struggle to really utilize them and actually build significant wealth with them. You almost have to be a high income earner for that to even make sense for you. And this is why I like real estate, because it helps solve this element a little bit with leverage. Now, sophisticated real estate investing strategies are not for everyone, but here's the most slept on strategy of all that I've even done myself. You buy a house, just the best house you can afford in the best area you can be in, just like most people do, right? But instead of selling that house down the road, you keep it. You rent it out, and if that rent will cover the expenses and ideally give you a little extra cash flow, which is not your money to spend. It's the house's money for the bigger stuff it's going to want from you later, an HVAC unit, blah, 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 new roof, etc. So just put that money in a bank account, even a high interest account, okay? Let it compound. That I find is actually much more accessible for a lot of people because here's the thing, we struggle to save. We struggle to put away 500 bucks a month, but we figure out a way to buy that new car when we need it. We figure out a way to buy a house when we really want it. So if you've gotten to that place, you use a 0 down loan, a 3% down loan, a 10% whatever loan, and you bought a great house in a great area, you own an asset. But if you actually convert it into a cash flowing asset, that can make a huge difference in your life. And just a friendly reminder, if you live in that house 2 of the last 5 years and you still sell it down the road, you can still qualify in many cases for that federal tax exemption. So even just holding on to that property another couple of years, having a tenant pay down some of that mortgage even further for you, letting that appreciation stack up even more, that leveraged asset value is what gets a lot of people to the next level. Like for my wife and I, just owning a couple properties has been an absolute game changer for our net worth. Even though we put money in our 401ks, even though we put money in our IRA more than most people, that money, though, even at 8%, it adds up. But until you really just stack cash, which is so hard to do, it still doesn't quite keep up with what you need to retire. It still doesn't keep up with what you need to feel comfortable in life. But real estate with leverage can get you there a lot faster. Just something to consider.